Hey guys, I'm about to go into Sprouts, but I figured I'd do a cancer update from the car because I left you hanging about 5 weeks ago. So I had a recent PET scan that showed evidence of disease. I had some nodules back in my chest wall after 3 PET scans that were NED, no evidence of disease. So unfortunately, I had to stop my medication, Kisqali and anastrozole, which I was like thriving on. I was super bummed. It was just a really big blow because I thought I'd have longer than a year and 3 months on my first line of meds. But that wasn't the case. So I had to go in for the thoracentesis to drain the fluid out of my chest wall, lung casing basically, and get a CT, a biopsy, needle guided biopsy. So they put a camera in there and took some pieces of the nodule. I don't know, they got some samples so they could retest it to see if anything had changed with my cancer. All I've seen so far of the results are the basics, that I'm still ER/PR positive, estrogen and progesterone positive, and HER2 negative. I think it was a +1 under HER2, and if it's +1 or 2, it's still considered negative. So nothing has changed with my tumor markers, but there are specifics that I don't have or haven't seen yet, because I know they wanted to see if we could target my cancer more specifically or more accurately. I did start 2 drugs. A week before I talked to you, I had started exemestane, and I didn't have any side effects on that. But then the day after or 2 days after my thoracentesis and biopsy, I started Afinitor, aka Everlymus. I think that's how you call it. Everolimus. I think that's what it is. And I definitely have had some side effects on that one. Nothing too crazy, but mouth sores, general, like feeling like my tongue is cut up, and some sores in the back. So I got a prescription mouthwash, which is disgusting. It's like, tastes like cough syrup, and I just keep spitting and I can't get rid of the taste. So I also bought this other mouthwash I had bought a while back when I was on Kisqali, the 3 pills, and getting some mouth sores, and that one tastes totally fine. So I just bought that one again, and I've been using that, and it's a little better today for sure. And the other side effect is I've been getting stomach aches, especially the first 2 weeks, intense stomach pains. Now they've subsided. I still just have an uneasy stomach. I have to be careful what I eat. Sadly, I just can't really have coffee anymore. I'm doing like 1 shot with my foamy organic soy milk, and I still don't even finish it. So that sucks. I am looking forward to going into my oncologist appointment next Wednesday to get my blood work done and just see how my body's doing on these drugs. Generally I feel okay, but I also could tell that I developed a cough, which I didn't even have the last couple months ago when I found out I had some pleural effusion. This time I started coughing again, and it's kind of a gross wet cough, and I could feel the shortness of breath. So I knew that the fluid was filling up again. So I asked my team for a chest x-ray, and as soon as they ordered one, I went and got it, and I do have the pleural effusion back in the right side. So they ordered me a thoracentesis, but I'm kind of waiting it out because it's tolerable, and I'd rather not get the procedure done again if I can just wait like a couple weeks and maybe the medication starts to do its job, and the nodules organically leave my body, or I don't know, heal, and then the pleural effusion resolves itself. So that's what I'm hoping for, but I can feel when I'm teaching classes and trying to talk through my workouts, I'm definitely more winded. I don't know if you can tell when I'm teaching, if any of you take my classes. but I can tell that, especially when I'm doing like twists and stuff, or when I bend down to pick something up, I kind of like have to take a deep breath and lose my breath a little bit. But again, it's tolerable. It's nothing, like, it's not stopped me from living normally and working out and all that. So though, that's pretty much where I'm at. I'm 4.5 weeks on, no, 3.5 weeks on everolimus. I always say Afinitor. It just comes more naturally to me. But anyway, the weird thing is I don't know a whole lot of people on this cocktail of drugs. I'm on a bunch of cancer groups on Facebook, and I've barely come across anyone. So if you're on these too, let me know how you're doing, what side effects you've had, maybe how long you've been on the treatment, so I have some hope that maybe I get more than a year this time. I have no idea. I'm kind of skeptical now that, you know, all we're doing is buying very short amount of time. I did look into some clinical trials and things like that, but they don't really accept you if you're in the place where I'm at, where it's just like a distant reoccurrence and hasn't really traveled into any organs, or it's not, I want to say not that bad, but you know, all cancer sucks. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I just wanted to do this quick update to catch you up. I'm going to continue to make the updates when I have anything new to talk about, especially after my July PET scan, so we know if the meds are working. Anyway, thanks so much for being here. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.